And whom are the British signing subsidiary alliance with? Write it down. The Peshwa signed subsidiary alliance with British in 1803. This this started the Second Anglo-Maratha War. Why? Now Peshwa was kicked and chased and defeated by Holkars. Rightful, logical that we have defeated the Peshwa. So now our Peshwa, Holkars Peshwa. Okay, Holkars brought a new Peshwa. Holkars brought a new Peshwa. Lord Wellesley came with a huge army. And battles continued for 2 years in different parts of Maratha Empire. Battle continued for 2 years in different parts of Maratha Empire. Finally, in 1805, several treaties were imposed on Marathas. There were many treaties because Marathas were not one, so we'll not like Holkar के साथ क्या, Sindhya के साथ, we'll treat them like Maratha. That's why you have written various treaties. So what were the treaties? Just note down point wise. First point, treaty with Sindhyas gave the British, treaty with Sindhyas gave the British territory north of Yamuna, like all this Delhi and Agra, everything, whatever was on the north of Yamuna river belongs to the British. North of Yamuna, comma, Gujarat, second point, Marathas could not accept any European help in their territory. in their empire, their territory, whatever, they could not employ any European. See, Britishers were always very, very carefully they were putting this point, right? That you do not get hold of any help from the Europeans, because Europeans were the rival Europeans were the only one who could match British. The local world gets the help from the British, so he will become more powerful and he might dominate the British. So they were very 100% sure that they have to bring this point every time they do a humiliating treaty, when they are in a fiduciary position. You understand what is fiduciary? When you are there in an advantageous position. The doctor and the patient, doctor is in a fiduciary position. The advocate and the accused, they are in a fiduciary position. So every time English are in a fiduciary position, they are imposing their terms, and this one will be very pertinent point. Understood all of you? Koi question? Right, further. British could, last point, British could also interfere in any Maratha dispute. Now you see, try to understand the British policy over here. Wellesley is following a submissive or an aggressive policy. Is he aggressive or not? Wellesley? Aggressive? So in 1805, the court of directors will say that this guy always makes things difficult for us. Every time we have to send troops. A British mentality, try to understand, they are not still fully accepting the fact that we will become the colonial masters of India. What are they saying? They are only saying that we want economic gains. Why deal with it tactfully, diplomatically, cleverly? Why you are bringing the army all the time? Every time you want to conquer a particular... Wellesley was acting like a boss. Okay. Wellesley was acting like a boss. So court of directors will call him back. You come. Wellesley will be recalled. That no, he is very aggressive. In 1805, Britishers did not want to pursue such aggressive policies. Later on, of course, they will do. So this guy was actually way ahead of his times. Now they will bring Cornwallis, and he will be given this instruction non-interference in the internal affairs of the Indians and no aggression. Don't be aggressive like him, right? Deal with things more tactfully. Now if there is a war, of course they will never hesitate, because they have their prestige, their ego to protect. How can they be defeated by bloody Indians and black Indians, right? So, but they said do not let that situation come. That is why we are sending you, we are calling him back. He is very aggressive. Understood? Now Cornwallis will develop a new strategy. First you write about it. Change the para. Court of directors not happy. Court of directors not happy with the aggressive policies of Wellesley called him back. called him back. Cornwallis was sent. Cornwallis was sent as the Governor General of India with instructions to follow non-intervention. So you know what happened? He is non-interfering, because of which Holkars and Scindias will regain some of their territory. Okay? Because Cornwallis is not coming to punish them or fight them. Now, heard about Pindharis? No. There was an idiotic movie by Salman Khan. What was the name? So bad that I forgot the name. He played a Pindhari. Veer was the name, right? You must have seen his promos of that crap movie. So he was paying a Pindhari in that. Pindharis were irregular soldiers of Marathas, and when they were not into war, they used to loot, plunder people in that particular belt, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, etc. So Pindharis were also doing, so write this better, the Holkars and Scindias regained some of their territories and their irregular soldiers Pindharis, plundered the countryside in village areas, far-flung areas in Malwa and Rajasthan. In 1813, Lord Hastings became the new Governor General. He brought a new policy. A new policy of paramountcy, that is British interest is paramount to any regional Indian interest. And to protect the paramount interest, British can annex or threat to annex any Indian state. Okay? This results in the Third Anglo-Maratha War. This is year he comes in 13 and war starts in all right. Okay, now we'll meet post lunch. Time for the break. One question. Okay. Yes. Nana Fadnavis was Peshwa. He became after the old one is gone.
And there's one more question from Priyanka, where she's asking where did the British, the EIC, sense a chance to interfere when Raghunath Rao and Narayan Rao were fighting?
Who went to the British? Then, when Raghunath Rao and Narayan Rao are fighting Priyanka, it is someone is killed. Who is killed? Narayan Rao is killed, right? Then the entire Maratha Sardars rally behind rally against the killer. Who is the killer? Raghunath Rao. Raghunath Rao goes to. I hope you got your answer. Ask her. He went to the British to seek help that entire Marathas are baying for my blood because I have killed my nephew, the Peshwa. Britishers said, wow, this is what we want. Keep fighting, keep coming to us. We are always there to help you, right? That was the opportunity. Anything else?
What is the vested interest that British has if Maratha are killing the village people of Rajasthan and Maratha?
No interest. Where have you written the lesson?
Why do they want to wage a war against the third Maratha?
Against?
Against Marathas.
Where?
The third one. They declared the paramount interest.
So what is paramount? See?
British interest is paramount to any regional Indian interest.
So where is the interest? British will always try to protect their own interest. That is why they are declaring themselves to be paramount. This Pendhari stuff is before paramountcy. Okay, when Cornwallis is strictly instructed to follow peaceful non-interference policy, it is during that era when these two, your Holkars and Scindias regain their territories, and Pendharis usher a kind of you can say reign of plunder in Malwa and Rajasthan. When paramountcy comes, they will take care of Pendharis also, because people will be very, very unhappy with the Pendharis. Imagine you are going, a Pendhari comes and loots you. So they will be very, very unhappy. Britishers will say, don't worry, we'll take care of them also. Pendharis did not discriminate while looting. They could loot even a British. Okay. Pindharis in that movie were painted as some kind of heroes or freedom. They were not. Many people falsely have become freedom fighters. I shall try to expose such names. Okay. Any other question?
Sir, did the Battle of Volga end when Nana Fadnavis died?
Almost, yes.
Did it continue after he died?
No. Who was there to fight?
Then we wrote that Nana Fadnavis committed suicide in 1795. And the date of Battle of Volga we wrote in 1799.
Which one are you asking about?
The Battle of Volga. This one.
So Volgam happened between. He died in 95, suicide. And in 99, you have written. No. I need to check this then. There is some 4-5 years of miscalculation. I'll check it in the lunch. I'll get back to you. I need to cross check. No, there seems to be an issue here. Any other thing? As far as I can recall, Fadnavis died in 95, but his troops were there. Anyways, I'll check it. It will take just 5 minutes for me. Any other questions? See you all post lunch.